This is News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Tonight, from the Cody South Mountain Arena in West Orange, New Jersey, it's the 2017 non-public New Jersey State semifinals. As the Colts of Christian Brothers Academy take on the Green Wave of Delbarton. Hello again, everyone. I'm Lou Brogno. Welcome to the Cody Arena, one of the great rivalries within the tri-state area when it comes to high school hockey, CBA and Delbarton. And tonight they meet here in the state semifinals. This will be the third meeting this season between the Colts and the Green Wave. The two teams splitting their two regular season meetings, CBA winning the last time these two teams played at the Aspen Ice Arena. But this has been one of the great rivalries, as we said, over not only the past decade, but the last 2 decades. In fact, the last 11 times that these two teams have played, Delbarton owns a very slim 6-5 edge in the series. Delbarton knocking off CBA last year to win the New Jersey State Championship at the Prudential Center. So enough about all the history. What about tonight's game? Well, the Colts of CBA have played much better hockey over the second part of the season, and they come in playing perhaps their best hockey of the year as the number 4 seed in this non-public tournament. Delbarton, the number 1 seed. The Green Wave, only 1 loss all season, and that loss was to CBA. Outstanding offensive firepower on the ice for both teams. Derek Contessa, he's a big game player for the Colts of CBA. He comes off a hat-trick performance in the state quarterfinals and had a hat trick against Delbarton in CBA's win earlier this year. And on the other side for the Green Wave, Mark Benamarito has been an outstanding offensive force for Delbarton as well. He too answers the bell in big games and always seems to have a nose for the goal, if you will, when the Green Wave need a goal the most. We're just moments away from the opening face-off. It should be a terrific game. CBA and Delbarton. It's coming up next right here on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 11th, starting at 5 p.m., watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions live on Channel 14.
At the buzzer, good!
This doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. with the non-public B finals, followed by the non-public A finals at 7 p.m. Watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Lou Brogno, and welcome to the Cody Arena, one of the great rivalries in the tri-state in high school hockey, CBA and Delbarton. This has been such a great rivalry over the last 2 decades. These two teams have combined for 18 state championships. That's right, 18 over the last 2 decades between CBA and Delbarton. Colts coming in this year, 16-4-4. Delbarton, 25-1-2, our number 1 team. And Delbarton's only loss of the year was to CBA at the Aspen Arena. CBA winning that game and splitting the regular season series. This is the 3rd meeting of the year between these two teams. And of course, the stakes extremely high tonight. The winner of tonight's game will go to the non-public state championship against Don Bosco Prep on Monday afternoon. So we're underway. CBA, the road team here tonight, in their blue uniforms with the powder blue numerals and letters, and Delbarton, their home whites, trimmed with green and black. Green Wave skating right to left on your screen in the first period here tonight in front of a good crowd here at the Cody Arena. CBA coming in 6-3-4 in the American division of the Gordon Conference. Delbarton 10-1-2 in the conference this year. Here's Delbarton's Bayard Hall. He takes it at the blue line, goes across to Macy. Hunter Macy takes a shot. That's blocked up top by Christian Brothers Academy, and CBA will look to come out of there with it. Sam Weber sends it up ahead for the Colts. He puts it on the stick there of Dean DeFazio, and a whistle blows the play dead. And the face-off will come outside the blue line on the offside call. We're just underway here in the first period. CBA defeating St. Joe's Montvale 10-0 in the first round of the playoffs, and then upended a very good St. Augustine team by the score of 5-3. Meanwhile, Delbarton knocked off Montclair Kimberly Academy 9-0, and then Bergen Catholic 6-1. They outscored their first two opponents in this state tournament 15-1. Puck loose at center ice, played here by Delbarton and punched behind the goal. In goal for CBA, Jake Brown, the sophomore, who had 37 saves against St. Augustine in the quarterfinal. A 92% save percentage on the year, 1.92 goals against average. Meanwhile, for Delbarton at the other end in goal, their outstanding goalie, the senior Troy Cobran, 93% save percentage and a goals against average of just 1.07 on the year. On December 21st of this season, Delbarton defeated CBA by the score of 3-1. And then, as we said, CBA returned the favor on February 6th. And in that game, Derek Contessa had a hat trick for the Colts. There's a shot towards the goal. That's sticked aside there by Jake Brown. And it's played behind the goal by the Colts and comes out towards the blue line. Big check delivered on the near side. Derek Contessa trying to fly across the blue line. And it's dumped in there by Will Egbert. It comes back to center ice and played there by Weber. Weber flips it into the corner and another big crunching hit on the near side. That time delivered by Mark Benamarino of Delbarton. Face off just outside the blue line. You got to figure this will be a hard-hitting, fast skating game between these two outstanding teams. Some people feel this might be the state championship tilt. But of course, Don Bosco Prep has something to say about that. Bosco last night in impressive fashion knocked off Pope John, the number 2 seed, by the score of 5-0. Here's a shot that sails up high over the crossbar as Cobran reached up his glove towards the puck, but it sailed up over his shoulder. Played at center ice and dumped into the CBA end. And then behind the goal is Nick Dietrich, who's got 6 goals on the year for CBA. Then on to the stick of John Sonero. He sends it up ahead. CBA goes back to play it defensively. Dietrich again flips it across the ice. It comes up to center ice and all the way down, played by Cobran behind the goal. Bayard Hall goes over to play it there for Delbarton. And he sends it ahead, was trying to feed it onto the stick of James Falavine, but it's played by CBA behind the goal. 11 minutes, 45 seconds remaining first period. No score between the Colts and the Green Wave. Here's Falavine, he plays it, takes a shot, and a chest save made there by Jake Brown, who makes the stop. And the puck comes back outside, where it's played there by Corey Clifton. Another big hit delivered by Delbarton, that time Danny Colon on the check. Now the puck sent up ahead, trying to feed it there to Jack McGuire of Delbarton. And CBA has 2 defenders converge in the corner. Colts are trying to get it out of their own zone, and they finally feed it to Weber, and Sam Weber, the senior, sends it to the blue line, and Nick Dietrich sends it up ahead. Then giving chase is Contessa. Contessa, an explosive offensive player who can light it up at any time. He loses the puck, though, at the blue line, taken away there by Benamarino. Now Contessa gets it back. He takes the shot. That whistles wide, just wide of the goal there. Dug out in the corner there by Will Egbert of CBA. And here comes Delbarton across center ice. Played there by Jack Malone. And then a shot taken that's deflected there. Jalen Kaplan took the shot for Delbarton, stolen by Contessa. Derek Contessa across the blue line against 2 defenders. Takes a big hit on the far side by Michael Gordon of Delbarton. And the puck comes all the way down into the CBA end and played there by Sam Weber behind the goal. 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first period. No score between these 2 tremendous programs, CBA and Delbarton. Played by Kaplan here for the Green Wave, and he sends it across to Gordon, but his pass misfires as he tries to feed it at center ice to Jack Malone. Just about 5 minutes gone by here in this first period. CBA coached by Ryan Bogan in his 10th season, over 200 wins at CBA. Of course, as a player in 1994, he won the Gordon Cup and the state championship, and in 2015 was the New Jersey Coach of the Year. He replaced the legendary Hall of Fame coach Mike Reynolds, who won 4 state titles at CBA. Bogan's done an outstanding job himself. Delbarton coached by Bruce Chattel. Hard to find a more successful coach than Chattel in his 16th season. As we said, he has delivered Delbarton to 11 state championships. He's got another outstanding team this year, only the one loss. Face-off at center ice, played here by the Colts. Ryan Tierney flips it across. He tried to feed it over to Liam Noonan, intercepted by Delbarton. They'll let a shot off that's deflected out in front. And CBA coming back the other way off the deflection. Here's Noonan. Noonan takes a shot, and that is sticked aside there by Colburn. And now Delbarton flying across center ice. Onto the stick of Pat Harrington it goes. Harrington in front, trying to poke it. And Jake Brown came out to play it and sticked it away. Here's Kaplan. Kaplan with the puck. He sends it, tries to center, and then it's banged out of there by CBA off the glass. And chasing back defensively is Andrew Nessel of Delbarton. Nessel circles around. Nessel takes it across the blue line, dumps it across center ice, and bangs it off the near side boards. Then behind the goal, Chad Schneider for CBA goes back to play it. Then Kaplan dumps it back in for the Green Wave. Here's Malone, puts it on the stick. A shot taken there by Andrew Boslin. That's deflected out in front. It comes back to the blue line and played by Kaplan, who sends it towards the goal, deflected in front. Benamarito goes over to play it and feeds it to Gordon. Gordon to Kaplan, takes another shot. The save made by Jake Brown, who sprawls on top of the puck, and play stopped with 8:26 remaining in the first period and no score. Face-off will come to the right of Jake Brown. Controlled by Delbarton. Back to Bayard Hall, across it goes to Macy, who takes a shot. And again, Brown makes the glove save.
Let's go blue!
Mentioned in the last 11 games between these two teams, Delbarton has won 6, CBA's won 5. That's how close this series has been over the last several years. And several of those games have been either Gordon Cup games or state championship games. Here's a feed in front, intercepted by CBA. Corey Clifton carries in for the Colts. He flips it back to Cernero. Cernero now tries to dump it behind the goal, and it's intercepted by Hunter Macy. He sends it up ahead for Delbarton and trying to feed it to Michael Balzerati, but offside is the call. So the faceoff will come outside the blue line as the Green Wave were just a little bit ahead of the play. 7:41 remaining in the first period. No score in this non-public semifinal. The winner plays Don Bosco Prep for the state championship on Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock at the Menon Arena. Andrew Nessel flips it behind the goal, and Jake Brown comes back to play it. Colts tried to get it out of their own zone. Nick Liddici tries to get it across the blue line, but it's intercepted there by Jack McGuire, and he sends it around the boards. On the far side, getting to the puck is Liam Noonan. Noonan flying across the blue line, gets a shot off that is gloved. Well, actually, I guess it went off of the glove of Troy Colburn and up out of play. CBA had an opportunity there as Noonan came flying in. Face off to the right of Troy Coburn, second-team All-State goalie a year ago for Delbarton. Green Wave win the face-off. They've done a good job early on in the circle. Jalen Kaplan, and then sent up ahead, trying to feed Malone. Malone gets there in the corner, but CBA converges defensively. Jack Malone with 17 goals on the year and 26 assists. Tremendous player for Delbarton. Up ahead, CBA, and it's knocked away at the blue line. Then big hit delivered by Malone right in front of the Delbarton bench. And Malone has the puck, but loses at center ice. Derek Contessa took it away from him. And then coming back the other way, Benamarito. He gets to the corner. He's ridden off the puck there by Nick Dietrich. Benamarito flips it back outside to Gordon. Gordon goes across to Kaplan, takes the shot, and a kick save made by Jake Brown. Corey Clifton in the corner. Clifton for CBA. Dishes towards center ice, but right there is Michael Gordon, outstanding defenseman for Delbarton. He flips it behind the goal, and then Nick Dietrich plays it there for CBA. He dishes on the far side to John Cenero, and here comes Cenero. Cenero across center ice, across the blue line, and offside. The call on CBA. So 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the first period, and the faceoff comes outside the zone. Both teams make changes on the ice. Official comes over to talk to Bruce Chattel. Not sure what that was all about, but the face-off will occur now just outside the blue line, won by Delbarton again. Andrew Nessel flips it up ahead, trying to feed it there to Falavine, but it's intercepted by CBA, and again they're offside. So again, the faceoff comes just outside the blue line. Liam Noonan, the junior, will take the faceoff here for the Colts. Controlled by Delbarton, dished up ahead by Pat Harrington. In the corner goes Weber to play it there for CBA. Trying to dig it out is Jack McGuire of Delbarton. It's intercepted by Falavine. Harrington overskates the puck just momentarily, and CBA the other way. Dean DeFazio. DeFazio centers, and that shot deflected there by Nick Hahn. Good defensive play by Hahn, the outstanding junior defenseman for Delbarton. CBA had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Here's a shot from way outside. That rebound, Karam dangerously in front of Coburn. Winding up to take that shot was DeFazio from just inside the blue line. Yeah, the junior forward with 11 goals and 11 assists for the year for CBA. Unleashed a bullet that just went wide of the goal. Malone takes the face-off for Delbarton. They win yet another one. And here's Michael Gordon. He goes cross ice now to Jalen Kaplan. Kaplan sends it up ahead, trying to feed Benamarito, but 3 CBA defenders were there, including Nick Dietrich, who intercepted. Now Benamarito gets it back, score! Benamarito, I believe, fed Jack Malone, who put it in. And Delbarton takes a 1-0 lead. Great work by Mark Benamarito. And then Malone was there in front of the goal. He may have been the one who slapped it home. If so, it would be his 18th goal of the season. And a huge one, of course, as it gives Delbarton the lead. And it is Malone who gets credit for the goal. Andrew Boslin also gets an assist. Here's another shot that's deflected, taken by Nick Siffringer. So Delbarton strikes first. Green Wave up 1-0 with 4:23 remaining in the first period. Delbarton trying to defend its state championship from a year ago. Last year, in 2016 at the Prudential Center, it was Delbarton who defeated CBA by the score of 3-1 to win the state title. Delbarton putting the pressure on. Benamarito takes a shot under the chin from Dietrich. And here comes Noonan. Liam Noonan for CBA has it taken away from him. And looks like offside again on CBA. That's their third offside call in this first period. The face-off just outside the blue line. Contessa has it for CBA, takes a big hit from Michael Gordon. And Malone skates across center ice, flips it into the corner and chases down his own pass. Now the puck comes along the boards, taken here by Kaplan. Kaplan back to Malone behind the goal, again against two CBA defenders. Malone still working hard back there with Andrew Boslin as well, and the puck comes out of the zone. Kaplan has to go back to center ice to play it. Jalen Kaplan has possession right here and flips it over to Gordon. Gordon trying to come back to Siffringer or Boslin up front. Contessa gets the rebound in front, and it just goes and slides in front of the crease. CBA had an opportunity but could not capitalize. Here's Gordon. He's got the puck for Delbarton and flips it in. Takes a couple of wicked bounces, and Jake Brown tries to cover up as both teams come together to the side of the net. 2:55 remaining in the first period. Delbarton 1 and CBA nothing. CBA with some numbers, a 3-on-2 opportunity, but Hunter Macy goes back to play it for the Green Wave. And then Bayard Hall sends it up ahead. Shot taken by Nick Siffringer. And Siffringer got a good shot off. Jake Brown, equal to the task, makes the save. Garrett Silverman onto the ice now for CBA. And he's going in to take this face-off against Harrington. A whistle. Now they're going to kick Silverman out of there, and Will Egbert has to go in. Good job on the near side. Will Egbert plays it for CBA. Takes a shot that's deflected, gets his own rebound, and Coburn makes the stop. It comes back out towards the blue line. Weber puts the shot on goal. That's deflected in front. Never got to Coburn. Here's up ahead. Delbarton trying to take it across the blue line was Danny Colon, and the Green Wave have to go back and play it at center ice. Hall to Hunter Macy. Macy gives to Siffringer. Siffringer leaves it. Here's a shot by Balzerati that just goes wide for the Green Wave. Siffringer takes it out, but the puck gets away from Macy, and up ahead comes Nick Litadici. He doesn't have any help though. Here's a shot off the rebound, score! It just got by Coburn. So Delbarton with a rare giveaway, And initially they stopped CBA, but then the puck came loose in front, and it just got by Coburn. So we're tied at 1, a minute 48 remaining in the first period. See who they give that goal to. I believe it was Nick Dietrich. Dietrich, number 10, who gets the goal. Off the rebound. He didn't have a lot on the shot, but had enough to get it by. Here comes Delbarton the other way. Andrew Boslin tries to center to Malone, but CBA gets back to knock it away. The Colts go back to play it here. And then Boslin creating all kinds of havoc. Here's a giveaway. Malone takes the shot, saved Brown. Malone gets it back on the rebound. Here's Boslin trying to center in front. Benamarito trying to dig it out in the corner. A minute 10 remaining here in the first period. CBA trying to clear it out of the zone, and they do. They get it past center ice. Coming back the other way, Corey Clifton. Clifton has it taken away from him by Michael Gordon. Here's a shot and a save by Coburn as Sonero put the heat on for CBA. So end-to-end action, as it always is between these two teams. 1 minute even remaining in the first period, and we're even on the scoreboard. It's 1 apiece. Face-off controlled by Delbarton, sent ahead. Racing across the blue line, fed to Sifringer in the corner. Trying to dig it out there as well as Danny Colon. Here's Sifringer, brings it back to the blue line. Shot taken by Bayard Hall is blocked, and CBA coming back the other way. And Delbarton intercepts, sends to Sifringer, who flips it up into the air. Giving chase in the corner is Balzerati. 25 seconds remaining in the period. Delbarton trying to dig it out. CBA comes out of there with it. Here's DeFazio. DeFazio moving against Bayard Hall. Hall knocks it away from him behind the goal. 14 seconds remaining in the period. Sifringer tries to deliver a pass up ahead. Too far, though, for Cologne. And the first period will come to an end, and we're all tied at 1. Terrific first period of hockey in this non-public semifinal. Our score after 1, CBA 1, Delbarton 1. Second period upcoming on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 12th, starting at 11 a.m., watch the best of Long Island high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions. Live on Channel 14. This doubleheader begins at 11 a.m. with the Class A Finals, followed by the Class AA Finals at 1:30 p.m. Watch the best of Long Island high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Welcome back to News 12, Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogno with you here at the Cody South Mountain Arena. This is the non-public New Jersey semifinals. Delbarton and CBA tied at 1 after the first period. Delbarton struck first. Jack Malone scoring the goal to give the Green Wave a 1-0 lead. But then it was Nick Dietrich who tied it up for CBA off a rebound shot in front. And we are all tied at 1. This is a rematch of last year's state championship game at the Prudential Center, won by Delbarton 3-1. And the second period underway. Winner gets Don Bosco Prep on Monday afternoon at the Menon Arena for the 2017 non-public state title. CBA will be skating right to left on your screen here in this second period. So much success between these two programs, of course. CBA has been in the final 3 of the last 5 years. 2014 and 15, New Jersey non-public champs. They've won 3 Gordon Cups in the last 7 years, 2010, 13, and 16. Delbarton, of course, won the Gordon Cup this year, defeated Pope John on this very same ice here at the Cody Arena. These two teams always seem to play 1 or 2 goal games. Last 4 games have been 3-1 between Delbarton and CBA. 2015, CBA beat Delbarton 4-3 to win the state championship that year. First title for the Colts since 2005. There's a shot in front, and Troy Coburn makes the save. Dumped all the way down the ice and icing the call. You know, back in 2015 when they beat Delbarton 4-3, that was the first title for CBA since 2005. Quite a drought for them. But they scored 3 goals in a third period in that game. In 2005, they won the championship. James Van Riemsdyk was on that team for CBA. Of course, he's in the NHL now. Here's Malone behind the goal here for Delbarton. Benamorito has it knocked away from him. Comes back to Michael Gordon. Gordon goes across the ice to Kaplan. Jalen Kaplan sends it towards the goal, and the rebound shot just goes wide as well, as Benamorito got a good shot off the rebound. And CBA breaks out with it, 3-on-2 for the Colts. Derek Contessa sends it up ahead, and taking the shot, Timmy Grable, that goes wide of the goal. 2 minutes gone by, second period, and we're tied at 1 in the New Jersey State semifinal. Andrew Boslin pushes it up ahead for Delbarton, and CBA breaks out with it. Here's Contessa. Derek Contessa with a crossing pass, and then he gets it back and whistles that one just in front of the crease. Contessa gets it back, takes the shot, and Coburn makes the save. Contessa, quite a nuisance in that last shift for Delbarton. Puck comes all the way down behind the Delbarton goal. And the puck, they can't even find the puck right now. They're looking for the puck. Where is it? It's in the net. No, it's not the net. It's stuck between the boards. It actually was stuck between the glass panels behind the goal. Kind of an odd thing. But they have found it, and the face-off is to the left of Coburn. Case of the disappearing puck, right? Delbarton trying to dig it out. Jack McGuire. And CBA goes back to retrieve the puck at center ice. Banged off the stick of John Dianello and into the corner. CBA skating well since they scored that goal. Colts with a little life out there on the ice. Now taken here by Corey Clifton. Clifton's had a good year, 13 goals, 10 assists for CBA. And he almost was able to steal the puck there, but here comes Harrington. Harrington goes across trying to feed it there to Falavine. And we're going to have a penalty. And this might be against CBA. And it is against the Colts. This will give Delbarton a power play opportunity as Corey Clifton goes to the box. He'll get 2 minutes, I believe, for slashing. And Delbarton, a chance to take the lead here on the power play. Here's Gordon. Gordon at the blue line. Goes across to Kaplan. Kaplan delivers on the far side to Malone. He comes back now to Gordon. Michael Gordon looks to set it up. Kaplan at the point, and Malone fires it as he wound up, and CBA able to send it out of the zone and clear it. And Kaplan has to go back and play it, and he sends to Gordon. Michael Gordon puts it on the stick of Malone. Malone across the blue line. He's ridden off the puck on the far side by Noonan. And that pass by Malone is knocked away by CBA. Colts trying to clear it out, but it's taken there by Boslin. Andrew Boslin sends it across to Kaplan. Kaplan sends it behind the goal. Jack Malone, though, can't control it, and CBA comes out of there with it, and they clear it out of the zone and dump it all the way down. Good job by the Colts. 1 minute remaining on the power play. Up ahead, CBA intercepts at the blue line. Derek Contessa across center ice. Contessa skates in, shorthanded, gets a shot off that just goes wide past Troy Coburn. Now at center ice, it caroms all the way back to Jack Malone, and he's got it for Delbarton. He sends it across the ice, but there's nobody there for the green wave, and Sam Weber goes over to clear it out for the Colts. Now Gordon almost loses Contessa. Again, Contessa dumps it into the corner. Contessa's playing some games so far for CBA. He takes another shot that's deflected in front. Now on the near side, it's played by Lidonici of CBA, and the Colts again get to the puck and clear it all the way down the ice. CBA fans appreciate the effort. 10 seconds remaining in the power play, and it looks like CBA is going to kill this one off. So the CBA penalty killing unit gets a hand from the Colt fans. Power play over. 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Second period. Michael Gordon shovels it up ahead for Delbarton behind the goal. Sifringer can't corral it there, and the puck comes all the way to center ice, where it's intercepted by CBA. DeFazio carries in across the blue line, and then re-stolen by Danny Colon. Colon slides in as he loses his balance between two CBA defenders. Taken at the blue line by Bayard Hall, and he flips it behind the goal for Delbarton. Intercepted by Macy. Hunter Macy in front, score! Macy finds Pat Harrington, who rifles it home, and Delbarton takes a 2-1 lead. Beautiful play by the Green Wave, a terrific pass, and Harrington teed it up. His 6th goal of the season. So Delbarton goes back up by 1 with 8:46 remaining in the second period. CBA wins the faceoff from center ice. Sent up ahead into the Delbarton zone. Chad Schneider chases down for CBA in the corner. Oh, onto the stick of Harrington. He breaks ahead. He shoots. And a save made by Jake Brown. Beautiful save by Brown as Harrington had a breakaway. The puck comes all the way back down into the Delbarton zone, where it's tracked down there by Bayard Hall. He flips it up to Hunter Macy. Macy flips into the corner, and Benamarito chases. Weber's there defensively for CBA, and Boslin goes into the corner as well. Andrew Boslin flips it around the boards, where it's taken there by CBA, but Malone working hard to get there, and a whistle stops play with 7 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the second period. And Delbarton on top by the score of 2-1. Faceoff comes to the right of CBA goalkeeper Jake Brown. Andrew Boslin sends it up ahead to Malone. Malone skates in, left wing. Malone puts on the brakes, dishes back. Comes to Gordon at the blue line. He takes the shot that's gloved by Brown. So another face-off coming up here in the CBA end. 7 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Second period. Delbarton 2 and Christian Brothers Academy 1. Face-off controlled by CBA. Corey Clifton dumps it up ahead. Puck comes loose in front. Here's Weber, tees it up, score! Off the deflection in front. Weber took the shot, and Corey Clifton, I believe, was able to deflect it in. So CBA ties the game. The Colts come right back. It's a 2-2 hockey game with 7 minutes remaining, second period. Off the face-off. Delbarton wins the face-off, but they can't clear it out of the end, and here's Clifton, who sends a blast towards the goal that just goes wide, bidding to give the Colts the lead. And it was Corey Clifton who got credit for that last goal as he deflected it in. For Clifton, his 14th goal of the season. And CBA and Delbarton all tied up at 2 with 6:38 remaining in the second period. Shot deflected in front. Good pass up ahead. Benamarito, he takes the shot, and Brown got enough of it to deflect it. It comes back to center ice, played here by Kaplan of Delbarton, and he gives to Hunter Macy. Macy skates across the blue line. Macy carries in. Macy splits 2 defenders, takes it behind the goal, still has possession of the puck. Benamarito dishes into the corner as he tries to feed it to Malone. Then Benamarito tries to go across in front of the goal, but Contessa got enough of it to deflect the pass. Now Malone gets it back behind the goal. Malone sends it along the boards, where it's played there by Boslin. Boslin tries to dig it out for Delbarton. Delbarton still with possession of the puck. Here's Benamarito, who takes on 2 defenders behind the goal. And finally, CBA trying to clear but can't get it out. Malone picks it off. He takes a shot that's deflected in front as Brown just got a piece of it, and it went off his shoulder. 5:36 remaining in the second period. And Delbarton CBA tied at 2. Face-off comes outside the blue line. Controlled by the Colts. Weber goes cross ice to Dietrich. Dietrich back to Sam Weber, who delivers up ahead, but intercepted by James Falavine. Now in front, here's a shot, and Jake Brown is able to make the stop as Jack McGuire came in, but couldn't get a lot on it. Now it looks like we might have a penalty. And again, this is going to go against CBA. Looks like a hold in front. So Sam Weber goes to the box. Another power play for Delbarton. It'll be their second of the game. 2 minutes. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Hunter Macy skates in, goes across, the shot taken there by Cologne, sails up high over the crossbar. And Macy again, sends to Cologne. Cologne camped out on the left wing, takes a shot, it goes wide. Comes all the way back out to Macy. Macy tries to set up, goes across. Bayard Hall, here's Hall to Macy. Macy takes the shot, score! Hunter Macy drills it in from just inside the blue line, and Delbarton takes a 3-2 lead. So Delbarton retakes the lead. It has been a seesaw game. Now CBA set up. Clifton just fanned on it. Pass set up by Sonero. And Delbarton comes out of there with it. Benamarito across the blue line. Puts the brakes on. Looks to set it up. And somehow Macy saves it at the blue line. Outstanding play by Macy. I don't know how he was able to do that. Here comes CBA the other way. Sent ahead by Cernero. Behind the goal played by Coburn. Boslin takes a hit into the boards from Will Egbert. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. Second period. Delbarton leads it 3-2. And breaking away here for CBA. Here's a shot that is deflected in front. Good job getting back defensively by Michael Gordon. Intercepted by CBA. Tough shot. Puck loose in front. And Coburn able to cover up. John Danello took the shot from a tough angle. And Coburn made the play. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. Winner goes to the state final to take on Don Bosco on Monday. Here comes Delbarton with a 3-on-2, but a good job by CBA to deflect that pass. And then Will Egbert plays it. Contessa trying to get over there. Sifringer beats him to the puck. Up ahead, Danny Colon racing there for Delbarton. Sent in front, puck still loose. CBA's got it. This time the Colts will break out across the blue line. Pass onto the stick of Dietrich. Dietrich circles around, trying to wrap around behind the goal. Gordon takes him out of the play. And the net comes loose. And that stops play. 2:57 left in the second period. Hunter Macy bangs it off the glass. Up ahead, trying to feed Boslin. But Dietrich gets to it for CBA, and he sends up ahead to Kyle Contessa. Now it is taken by Delbarton and slapped back behind the goal. Played there by Dietrich. Long shot from just inside the blue line again by Hunter Macy. 2:20 left in the second period. Jack Malone behind the goal. Puts the brakes on. Nice play by Malone. But tying him up behind the goal. Good job there by Timmy Grable, the senior defenseman for CBA. Colts flip it out towards center ice, but Benamarito gets there for Delbarton. He circles back to play the puck. Goes across to Macy. Macy to Bayard Hall. Up ahead to Jack Malone across the blue line. Has it knocked away from him, dumped back in by Hall. Minute and a half remaining in the second. This puck comes all the way up, and giving chase is Hall. Delbarton breaks out. Nick Siffringer behind the goal. Again, good job by CBA defensively to knock it loose. Siffringer goes back to play it at center ice. Over to Danny Colon, and he dishes back to Gordon. And Gordon goes across ice now to Kaplan. Kaplan sends it all the way down. Puck was deflected, so no icing. 50 seconds remaining in the second period. 3-2. Delbarton on top. Green Wave looking for victory number 26 on the year, a victory that would send them to the championship game. But a long way to go. A whole third period upcoming. Here's Dietrich. And Gordon goes back to play it, dumps it ahead. Harrington takes the swipe at it. CBA trying to get something going here offensively, but Delbarton's defense right now stifling in the closing moments of this second period. Weber flips it back into the Delbarton zone. 5 seconds remaining in the second period. Michael Gordon plays it, and period number 2 comes to an end. Another exciting period of hockey between these two outstanding rivals. And our score after 2, Delbarton 3, CBA 2. And the third period upcoming in this New Jersey non-public semifinal here on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 11th, starting at 5 p.m., watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions live on Channel 14.
At the buzzer, good!
This doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. with the non-public B finals, followed by the non-public A finals at 7 p.m. Watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Welcome back to News 12, Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogna with you here at the Cody Arena. We go to the third period in this New Jersey non-public semifinal. Delbarton leads CBA 3-2. The winner goes to the state championship game on Monday afternoon, 4:30 start at the Menon Arena against Don Bosco Prep. So here we go. The third period is underway. Delbarton wins the opening faceoff, and the Green Wave will skate right to left on your screen. CBA tries to clear it out of their own end, and they will bring it across as it's sent up ahead by Sam Weber. He flips into the corner, trying to feed it there to Derek Contessa. Behind the goal is Nick Litadici, and in front, that one skips up over the shoulder of Troy Cobran and up over the crossbar, and Benamarino flips it ahead to center ice and banged right back in by CBA into the Delbarton zone. Puck then cleared out by Delbarton, comes all the way down into the CBA end, and giving chase there, Andrew Boslin behind the goal. Benamarino gets the loose puck and feeds it to Boslin. Boslin wraps around, being played tough there by Nick Dietrich of CBA. Malone gives chase, trying to get to the loose puck, and the Colts come out of there with it. Here comes CBA quickly across center ice as John Dianello skates in. Here's the shot, saved by Cobran, as Kyle Contessa took the shot from the left wing. So the faceoff will come to the right of Troy Cobran. Cobran giving up just a shade over 1 goal per game this year. He has been outstanding. This has Jake Brown at the other end, just a shade under 2 goals a game. There's a shot that whistles wide. It's a rocket shot from just inside the blue line by Timmy Grable. And then the puck dumped in by Sonero behind the goal. Playing it there is Andrew Nessel of Delbarton. And this one comes all the way up to center ice. Danny Colon caught the puck with his glove and quickly dropped it in front of him. Then in front, Nessel plays it behind the goal over to Cologne. Cologne, though, has it taken away from him by Sonero. Good play. And then on the far side, Siffringer flips it up ahead for Delbarton. Behind the goal, CBA skates out with it. That's Weber. Weber gives it to DeFazio. DeFazio to Clifton. Corey Clifton tries to center. No one there, though, and it's just sticked aside by Troy Coburn. Dietrich gets to the puck at center ice for CBA. Sends it into the Delbarton end, but Kaplan unable to clear, and intercepting in front was Lidadici. He was able to spin around and kind of steer it towards the goal, but not really get a shot off. Here comes Delbarton the other way as McGuire flips it all the way down the ice. 12 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, third period. Delbarton 3, CBA 2. Corey Clifton tries to catch up to the puck in the corner. Here's Contessa, who tries to center to Clifton, but it skipped off his stick. Now Clifton gets it back, takes the shot, puck loose in front, just goes wide, and finally hits the side of the net, and Delbarton skates out with it. Here's Benamarito across the blue line. Beautiful pass to Malone. Malone gets the shot off, and that is saved by Brown, who kept the puck in front of him. Comes back to center ice. Hunter Macy's got it. He flips it into the CBA zone, and behind the goal going back to get it there is Dietrich. Dietrich for the Colts. He sends it up to center ice, and back Hunter Macy on the back line is able to ding it off the glass and all the way back down into the CBA end. 11:25 left in the third period. Delbarton 3, CBA 2. Far side, it's played by Egbert of Christian Brothers Academy, and he has it taken away from him. And catching up to it in the corner is Dietrich. Dietrich skates behind his own goal, trying to clear it out. Now he sends it along the boards on the far side, trying to find Liam Noonan. But again, Macy's back on the back line defense for Delbarton, and he intercepts. John Dianello trying to get to the puck, and Brendan Clark was able to knock it away from him. Clark doing a good job for Delbarton behind the goal, as CBA can't get it out of their own end. Here's Egbert. Here's Will Egbert, who sends it along the boards to Dianello. Dianello across the blue line, and a whistle. And you're going to have a penalty. And this is going to go against Delbarton. So it's a hooking call. And CBA is going to get a big power play opportunity. It comes with 10 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. In the third period, a chance for the Colts to tie it up. Face-off to the right of Coburn. CBA sets up their power play. Here's Grable. Grable goes behind the goal to Corey Clifton. Clifton tries to center in front, but it's intercepted by Benamarito, and he clears it all the way down for the Green Wave. Sam Weber goes back to play the puck here for CBA. He brings it up and puts it onto the stick of Lidadici. Across the blue line is Corey Clifton. Clifton skates in, can't get much of a shot off as Gordon takes him off the puck, and it's cleared out beautifully by Andrew Boslin, who sends it all the way down the ice. Jake Brown almost gave it away. He tried to feed it to one of his teammates, and Benamarito almost was there for a giveaway. Now CBA comes back across center ice, and Weber dumps it in. 1:05 left on the power play. 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third period. Delbarton still leads it 3-2. Taken here by Boslin. Andrew Boslin steals. Boslin shorthanded. He shoots, and Brown makes the save. Huge save by Jake Brown. Andrew Boslin had a breakaway shorthanded opportunity. Face-off to the left of Jake Brown, and that goes wide. If CBA comes back to tie or win this game, remember that save by Jake Brown. Boslin looked like he had a sure opportunity for a goal. Here comes CBA the other way. 30 seconds left in the power play. 9:05 remaining in the third period. Delbarton gets to the loose puck, and it's sent up ahead by Hunter Macy. Now behind the goal is Dietrich. Nick Dietrich for CBA skates out. 15 seconds on the power play. Onto the stick of Will Egbert. Egbert trying to leave a drop pass for Danilo, and Delbarton looks like they're going to kill this penalty off as a shot is taken. It goes off the side of the net, and the teams are back at full strength. 8.5 remaining. There's a long shot and a tough rebound right in front. Kept in at the blue line by Dietrich, and then shoveled in by Egbert as it goes behind the goal. Hunter Macy able to get to it, and they get the pass up to Benamarito. Benamarito waiting for teammates. Now he skates in. Backhand shot, score! Mark Benamarito. Beautiful goal by Benamarito, who skated in and put it home on the backhand. For Benamarito, his 21st goal of the year. And it's a huge one. Delbarton leads 4-2. So CBA now with a big hill to climb. 8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third period, and the Colts trail by 2. Delbarton dumps it in. This is where Delbarton is really tough defensively. Up ahead, the puck comes across the blue line. Nessel has it here for the Green Wave and skates across the blue line, sends it up ahead and delivers to Jack McGuire, and a whistle, an offside call. So the faceoff comes outside the zone. 7:46 remaining third period, and the Green Wave of Delbarton with a 2-goal lead. Off the face-off, going back to get it is Kaplan. Jalen Kaplan sends it along the near side boards. Benamarito tries to dig it out there. His goal has given Delbarton a 2-goal advantage. Stolen by CBA. Here's a quick shot that sails up over the head of Troy Coburn. Benamarito comes out of there with it, feeds to Boslin. Boslin wraps around, and it's knocked away by Weber. Good defensive play by the senior defenseman, Sam Weber. Coming back the other way, a kick save by Coburn as Liam Noonan put that shot right on goal. 7 minutes left in the third period. Derek Contessa trying to break free in the corner, and the puck loose in front, sent up over the shoulder of Coburn as Contessa was able to get a shot off. And now a whistle, and you're going to have a penalty here against Delbarton. CBA is going to get a power play as Michael Gordon heads to the box for the Green Wave. So a big power play opportunity upcoming here for the Colts. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, and CBA is going to call a timeout. Ryan Bogan knows the gravity of the moment, and he'll set up a play here on this power play, as you don't want to say it's a must-score situation for CBA, but pretty close. They're down by 2 with 6:50 left here in the third. Of course, these two teams have had great histories and tradition. CBA has won 8 Gordon Cups. They've won 7 state championships. Their first in 1983, their last coming in 2015. At Delbarton, of course, 11 state championships, 9 of the last 16. At one point, they won 6 straight between 2008 and 2013. Their first title came in 1989, and of course, their most recent was last year, as they try to get back to the championship game and try to win back-to-back titles. Right now, CBA a chance to draw to within a goal. They're down 4-2, a minute 40 left on the power play. Set up in front, that shot is deflected and flips up along the boards behind the goal. CBA still with possession, comes back to the blue line where it's played there by Noonan. And actually Weber sends it into the corner. And in front, trying to get to the puck there was Grable. Comes back outside to the captain, Corey Clifton. Clifton has it here for the Colts. Clifton circles around, goes behind the goal to Contessa. Clifton in front trying to set it up, but nobody there for CBA. Here's Weber who winds up, and it's taken away by Delbarton. A chance on a breakaway shorthanded. The shot deflected by Brown as Nick Siffringer stole it and took it down the ice. But Jake Brown just got enough of it. Second time that he has done that. And a penalty is called on CBA's Timmy Grable. Actually, the penalty is called on Jake Brown, the goalie. So Brown is called for the penalty, and it was Grable who goes to serve it. So it's a penalty on the CBA goalkeeper, Jake Brown. Now Delbarton. Teams are even strength right now. 2 minutes for slashing on Jake Brown, and the pass comes all the way down the ice. Eventually, Delbarton will have a power play for 1:03 seconds. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left here in this third period. Behind the goal, Chad Schneider for CBA sends it across. Colts come out of there with it. Trying to feed Contessa, and Kaplan able to get in the passing lane and disrupt that. Contessa digs it out in the corner. Derek Contessa feeds in front, and Contessa still with the puck. Again, he tries to center, but no one there. Nick Dietrich has it, takes the shot that goes wide, and the puck cleared out by Delbarton. Goes all the way down, and it'll be icing. So the faceoff comes back in the Delbarton end. And in 3 seconds, Delbarton will have a power play. Coburn covers up off the faceoff. Here's Weber, takes the shot that whistles wide. Now Delbarton is on a power play. 55 seconds on the Delbarton power play. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the third period. Delbarton already has a 2-goal lead. At center ice, CBA able to intercept the puck, and Nick Dietrich has it and sends it ahead. He puts it onto the stick of Corey Clifton. Clifton has it taken away from him by Malone. Delbarton trying to get this power play going, but CBA still has possession. 25 seconds, Coburn sticks it aside. He leaves it to the side of the goal for Liam Noonan, and now Delbarton finally able to come out with it. Here's Malone across center ice. Jack Malone puts the brakes on, delivers over to Kaplan, who takes the shot, score! Jalen Kaplan took the shot. I'm not sure if Benamarito got a piece of it. We'll wait for the official call. Kaplan took the shot, but Benamarito was there, and the way it deflected, it looked like Mark Benamarito might have gotten a piece of it, but we'll wait for the call. 5-2, Delbarton. And with 3:56 remaining, some of the CBA fans begin to head towards the exit. Not impossible, but they do give it to Kaplan. It is Kaplan's goal. So Kaplan gets the goal. And Delbarton appears to be on its way to the state championship game where they'll play Don Bosco. .325 remaining in the third period. In front, Coburn able to cover up. So the face-off come to the left of Troy Coburn. CBA has pulled their goalie, Jake Brown. It's an empty net for CBA with 3:16 remaining in the period, but the Colts are down by 3 goals. So Ryan Bogan has really no choice. Puck comes to center ice. Contessa has it here for Christian Brothers. Flips it back to Clifton, who takes a shot and goes wide. Delbarton trying to get to that loose puck. They do. Here's a shot all the way down the ice. It hit the post. It hit the left pipe. Jack Malone took the shot at the empty net. And Benamarino slaps it towards the goal. It goes up over the crossbar. He gets the rebound behind the goal, tries to set it up. 2:25 left in the period. Corey Clifton across center ice, and he's tripped up. And it'll be a penalty on Delbarton. So Kaplan comes over to the penalty. Actually, it's number 17, Andrew Boslin, who comes over to the penalty box. So CBA has a power play. And the puck sails all the way down. It's 6-on-4 skaters out there for CBA. They're down by 3 goals though. Minute 45 left. Puck loose in front, score! Poked in by Garrett Silverman. It's a power play goal. And that makes it 5-3. So, not over yet for CBA. Down by 2 now. With a minute 46 left. Jake Brown comes in goal for CBA momentarily as the faceoff is at center ice. Face-off won by CBA. Brown heads out. Extra skater on for CBA. Contessa trying to feed it in front. Delbarton trying to get it out of the zone. A minute and a half remaining in the third. Contessa trying to dig at it up along the boards. Malone is there as well for Delbarton. Corey Clifton winds up with a long shot that's deflected. Clifton sends it to Contessa. Contessa trying to slap it in, and some pushing and shoving behind the goal. Whistles blow the play dead. A minute 11 remaining here in the third period. It's 5-3. Delbarton on top. The Green Wave looking for victory number 26. Looking to go to the state final if they can hang on here, up by 2 goals. Face-off controlled by Delbarton. And Jalen Kaplan whacks it along the near side boards. Gordon gets to it now in the corner for the Green Wave. CBA plays it. Contessa tries to skate in between 2 defenders. Inside a minute left now. Down to 50 seconds left in regulation. And a whistle. It'll be offside. Puck will come outside the zone. A face-off will come there. Gordon sends it all the way down the ice towards the goal, and Delbarton skater bangs into the boards hard, trying to catch up to that puck. Appears to be okay. That's Harrington. He's all right. Icing the call. 37.9 seconds remaining.
Let's go, CBA.
Delbarton 5, CBA 3. Colts need 2 quick goals to tie it up. Quick shot off the face-off. Contessa flips it all the way down the ice. Does Delbarton. A race for the loose puck. Put in, score! Empty net goal for Andrew Boslin. And that should do it. Delbarton up 6-3. Impressive performance by the Green Wave here tonight against a solid CBA squad. Delbarton dumps it in. 15 seconds left. CBA still playing hard as you might expect. Up ahead, here is Will Egbert. Tries to feed it in front. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that will do it. Delbarton defeats CBA by the score of 6-3, and the Green Wave advance to the non-public state championship game, where they will play Don Bosco Prep for the title on Monday afternoon at the Menon Arena. So Delbarton improves to 26-1-2. CBA's season comes to an end as the Colts finish 16-5-4. Delbarton will have a chance to defend their state championship. And we'll be back to talk about the Green Wave's big semifinal win against their arch rivals in just a few moments. Once again, your final score, Delbarton 6, CBA 3.
On March 11th, starting at 5 p.m., watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions live on Channel 14.
At the buzzer, good!
This doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. with the non-public B finals, followed by the non-public A finals at 7 p.m. Watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Welcome back to News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogno here, standing by with Hunter Macy. Delbarton defeats CBA by the score of 6-3. Green Wave advanced to the state championship game once again, taking on Don Bosco on Monday. Congratulations on the victory. Another outstanding season for you guys, and I know it's always special anytime you get a big win over CBA, right?
Yes, especially Last game we played, they beat us, so we were obviously had a chip on our shoulder, so we were just looking to come out flying, and luckily we were able to get the win today.
Hunter, I know you guys scored 6 goals here tonight, but to me the key was defensively. You seemed to control the puck and pretty much beat CBA to every loose puck back in your own zone.
Yeah, our defense really did a great job, especially Troy. Troy came up with a couple really big saves there at the end. So we really needed him tonight, and he came through for us.
What's been the key really all season long to the success of this team?
I think Troy has just been our backbone, especially during games like these, especially games that mean the most to this team, and he really stepped up today. And, yeah.
All right, another familiar opponent coming up on Monday against Bosco. What are your thoughts going into the championship game?
We gotta come out flying. We can't underestimate them. They've got a couple of really skilled players, so we got to come out and take care of those guys and put the puck in the back of the net.
Congratulations once again. Good luck on Monday in the championship. All right, Hunter Macy for Delbarton. Green Wave win it by the score of 6-3. That'll do it here from the Cody Arena. Once again, final score, Delbarton 6, CBA 3 for our entire News 12 varsity team. I'm Lou Brockman. Thanks for joining us. See you Monday for the non-public state championship game.